Hi everybody, welcome back to TAZ's Wig Closet. This is Taz. Today I want to explore a style that I haven't had the pleasure of reviewing yet. This one's called Julia by Jon Renau in the color Toasted Marshmallow, which is 27T613F. I actually accommodated this one through a wig trade with a wonderful friend of mine. Thank you, Michelle. And I'm really excited. I never would have purchased this style for myself just because it's a longer style. It kind of looked thick and heavy in the product photos, and I am really excited about it. This is a mid-length shaggy style. It's got a lot of shaggy layers to it. So we've got about a 9-inch bang area. So that 9-inch layer is going to come a couple of inches below my chin because I'm just about 7 inches from forehead to chin. And then in the back we have about a 9.5-inch crown, a 10.5-inch nape, and then another 10-inch layer on the side, so lots of shaggy layering here. I did measure it. So when I do my measurements, I take them manually. I use a soft measuring tape and I measure from the crown right here all the way to the tip of the hair in the back. Julia is about 16 inches from that measurement. So I still want to include some color reviews. I do want to show the color because so often if you're looking at purchasing a particular color, you may enjoy seeing it in lots of different videos. So I'll go ahead and get up close on Toasted Marshmallow, 27T613F. On my color reviews from now on, I am not going to go by anybody's description. I am going to tell you what I see with my own eye. And again, people interpret colors a little bit differently sometimes, but this is what I'm looking at. So in this color, I am looking at a base color of like a medium red gold, deeper red gold blonde. But then all throughout, I see some some medium natural blonde tones. I also see, and this is really what sets this color for me, and that's a very pale gold blonde highlights and tips. It really brightens up that color. Julia weighs about 3.5 ounces and features a hand-tied, smart laced front, temple to temple, and a full monofilament top. So let's go ahead and linger on that lace front a minute. I think Jon Renau does a very nice job with their lace fronts. Their smart lace design just means that they take great care with their lace fronts. It's more of a welded approach to the lace. It just makes it more durable, softer. I've never had a Jon Renau lace front that really didn't cut the mustard for me. I think they always do a very nice job. And then it has a nice, generous, fully hand-tied monofilament top. You will have multiple parting options with this style as well and still be able to get the illusion of scalp no matter how you part it. I think my favorite part about Julia is its light, feathery texture and the awesome natural density of this style. It was my biggest surprise. These are things that you can't tell by looking at a manufacturer's photo. You have to get into it, you have to see it and feel it. I can tell you that this wig is one of the most natural feeling wigs that I've ever had on. And it rivals Ellen Villa, Beltress in terms of a very natural density yet with ample coverage. I have my comb here so I can just show you the light texture of the fibers. And then when I turn around, you'll be able to see how those layers just kind of separate into a feathery look. It really is beautiful. Let's go outside and take an outside look at this style and color. This is an average cap size on Julia, and I can tell you that it's absolutely true to average right out of the box. You can adjust it in for a petite average circumference, which is myself, but I do believe also that this could stretch up to average large. Here's an inside look at the cap for Jon Renau Julia. So there's your temple to temple lace front, hand tied, very soft seams around the monofilament features, and then you have the single monofilament top. Has a very nice natural look to it. And then you have closed velvet ear tabs. There's quite a few hairs spliced in there as well. I think the coverage on this one is very good. You have the Velcro adjusters, an extended velvet nape, lots of wefting, and there is quite a bit of stretch on this style as well. Styling for Julia. I love it right out of the box. I just like to let all these layers just naturally move around. But if you are looking to secure the bangs out of your face, there's a few things that you can do to keep the style beautiful but practical at the same time. So Julia has these beautiful layers right here in the front, and I've got it parted maybe just left of center. This is how it came right out of the box. I really didn't alter the part much, although we discussed that you can. But the bangs do tend to flap a little bit. That's part of the beauty of them because they're so feathery, and that layer is 9 inches, that even though they tend to kind of feather back, you may see them flop in the face just a little bit. What I suggest that you do is just train your wig by repetitively moving it into the position that is going to work for you. You could use some steam to permanently alter that away from the face. You can also use some accessories to help you keep it out of the face when you're doing some task work and things like that. So one thing you can do to secure the bangs out of your face is do what I call an undertuck. So you're just taking the very front pieces here, separating them, kind of section them off here, and then pull it under the hair and wrap it around the ear, and you may even want to secure that with a bit of a clip or a bobby pin. But that, you can do that on both sides. Again, just kind of section the hair, lift all the other hair up, pull around the ear, and then let the hair back down, and then do your refluffing. So that you can still tell that this is a medium length shaggy style that's super cute, but those bangs are now out of the way. So I think all you would really need is this skinny little pressure clip here to create a really cute ponytail. So if you just take the hair and pull it nice down and low, and we'll situate our sides next. But take it and clip it as close to the wig cap as you can. And then pinch the sides of your cap to obscure your own bio hair. And then as a finishing touch, you'll want to pull out some of the sides just to give it a wispy look. And the ponytail is reasonably, it's not too thick, it's just a nice reasonable density. And the fact that I'm using that pressure clip as opposed to a claw clip, it kind of props up that ponytail just a little bit, which I think is appropriate for this style. So if you want to have a ponytail that rests down your back more than sticks up, all you need to do is just pull that clip down just a little bit, square it off with the wig cap, and then you can get something that hugs the back a little bit more. And that would be appropriate if you have a lot of bio hair and you want to keep it obscured. One of my favorite things to do when pulling it away from my face is use 3 clips, and I am just going to use the littlest claw clip here. So I'm going to make 1 clip on this side. Just kind of pull it back and secure that right above the ear. Then on the other side, I'm going to do 2. So I'm going to take a little bit smaller sections to do that. And this is purely because it's just decorative. That's all there is to it. So I like to take some of the hair, and I also like to leave a few baby hairs down as well. So I take a smaller section and I can twist it or just pull it back. But kind of square it off with that ear. And I'm going to do that one more time. I'll take a section a little bit lower. Again, kind of leave that baby hairs right there so that you don't get a sense of that wig line while doing this. And again, you can twist or just pull back. And ultimately, you could do as many of these as you want. Just section it off a little bit smaller, and you can get a really nice look. And then I like to go through and just make sure the hairline is completely obscured. Pull out little baby hairs here and there. It makes a very natural hairline look. So this has been a review of Julia by Jon Renau. I absolutely love this style for me personally. This has been a big surprise and hit for me in the color 27T613F. Have a great day, everybody. See you next time on TAZ's Wig Closet.